in terms of setting sprays, there is just no better out here in the market. Like, when Beyonce performed that Renaissance concert in the rain and her makeup did not move a drop, okay? A drop. I knew that this product was for me. Hey y'all, it's your girl Key Simone and welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of my Baddie Glow Up series, where every Sunday this month I post a new video talking about the ways in which I have glowed up my life this year. If you have not seen my first video, go watch it, because that is where I talk about how I manifested my luxury DC apartment. We're in her and we love her. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how I got my makeup to go from this to this, to this, to this, and from this to this. And baby, let me tell you, it has been a journey. So let's get into it. So I have been doing my own makeup since I was 16 years old. I went on a cheerleading trip when I was in high school to Vicenza, Italy. I went to their BX and I picked up the Queen Latifah CoverGirl Queen Collection foundation. My mom was like, absolutely not. You are not going to be wearing makeup. And I was like, please, please let me start wearing makeup. So she said, okay, write me a 1-page paper on why I should allow you to wear makeup. And you know what I did? I wrote that 1-page paper. And now look at me, a baddie. But this journey has been long, okay? And it's been hard because there have been times where my makeup has looked a fucking mess. Okay, many times. There was this one era where I did my eyebrows so large and so long across my face, and it took a girl that I'm mutuals with on Twitter to be like, your eyebrows look like shit. At the time we weren't mutuals, and she was like actually just like talking shit to me, but I appreciate her for that, because if she had not told me my eyebrows looked like shit, they probably would still look like shit today. But now we're here. I have really spent most of this year perfecting my makeup routine. If you did not see me trying the viral makeup routine from TikTok earlier this year, please go watch that video, because that routine has absolutely changed my life, okay? And from that routine, I have created a step-by-step process that really works for me and my skin tone. And so I'm going to show you guys all of those products that I love. But before we get into that, I have learned that the true key to getting your face to pop off when you're doing your makeup is your base routine. And by your base routine, I mean your skin routine. What is your skin prep? How do you prep your skin before you put the makeup on? So I'm going to first go through my skin routine, and then I'm going to show you guys the makeup products that I love. So the very first thing I do to prep my skincare is double cleansing. I actually did not start double cleansing until a couple months ago when I went to my facialist, and she was like, you're doing great, but here are the additional steps you should take. And one of them was double cleansing. So the first moisturizer I use is the CeraVe Renewing SA Cleanser. This is just for normal skin, and it's because it has the celiac acid, and that was an ingredient that my facialist wanted me to start using. And I followed that up with the Polish Choice. Can you see that? The Polish Choice Perfectly Balanced Foaming Cleanser. This is for normal, oily, and combination skin. You will see that a lot of my face products are Polish Choice. I love that brand. And this is empty because I shower twice a day, which means I wash my face twice a day. So I run through this quickly. I actually have another one in my bathroom to replenish, but this is a great cleanser for someone like me who has oily skin. So after I do my cleansing in the shower, I get out and I go into my next step. So my routine starts with the Tower 28. This is the SOS Daily Rescue Facial Spray. I have just a small one because I don't use much of it. I mean, at this point, I probably could just buy the larger size, but because I travel so much, having the small one is just easier. And I really think this is for traveling to like refresh your face. But for me, it like wakes my face up in the morning time. It's just like a nice refreshing after the shower to really get my skin ready to go. So I use that. And then I follow up with some more Polish Choice products. So I do the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant, also has salicylic acid in it. And I follow that up with the Advanced Replenishing Toner. These two, love them. And excuse my pronunciations. Y'all know I can't pronounce nothing. If you follow me on TikTok, you know that I cannot pronounce nothing. And it's just a part of my character. It makes me quirky. It makes me cute. That's what I would like to believe. So I followed with those two. And then after those two, I then mix some more Paula's Choice products. I can't say this. It's the 10% something acid booster. It's the green one. And then also can't say this, the 10% something booster. So the light green booster and the dark green booster. I put this one in my hand as a dollop, and then I put this one over it, and I mix it together and I put it on my face. However, my facialist told me that I really don't need to be using this anymore. She said that it's fine that I'm using it, but it doesn't really do anything for my skin. So I'm basically just using it until I'm done, and then I'm not going to buy it again because she told me I didn't need it. So I do that. Oh, shoot. Everything's falling over, my little presentation. And then after that, the label is gone. This is vitamin C serum. That's what this is. Vitamin C serum from the Inky List. The last time I went to my facialist, she told me that I need to add some vitamin C to help with my dark spots. And so I got this brand because it's very affordable. It's really cheap. And when I'm trying new products for the first time, I don't go for the more expensive product because I don't want to waste my money. This was only like, I don't even know, I think it was like less than $20. I don't really know if there's a difference. I think I need to use it a lot more, but it hasn't irritated my skin, or I haven't broken out from it, so I probably will continue to use it. And then I seal everything with sunscreen and moisturizer. So I use the Black Girl sunscreen, which I absolutely love, even though it's expensive as fuck, but we support Black businesses, it doesn't matter. So I use this. This is, oh Lord, my God, the dramatics. This is almost empty. I'm always replenishing this. And then I use the, again, Paula's Choice. This is the oil-free moisturizer, the Clear, from the Clear brand. And this is supposed to be a night moisturizer, but I use this every morning. I don't care. I don't follow those directions. And so that is my everyday face routine, how I prep my skincare. And then once a week, I add 2 additional products. I do the Dermalogica. Why would I do this video when I can't say no names? Dermalogica Daily Milk Foliant. And this is like the powder. Again, this is the mini version because I only use it once a week. I usually do it when I have my Sunday showers. That's when I do like all of my nice body wash and my oils and my scrubs. And so then I use this. And then I also do a retinol serum once a week as well. And this one's from the Inky List because, again, retinol can be very, very expensive. And I just like don't know how my skin's going to react to it. And so I like to just slowly introduce things to my skin that are more affordable. And my facialist told me to not do the retinol and the vitamin C at the same time. This is a daytime application and this is a nighttime application, but I only do this once a week. I do this one every day. So yeah, that is my skin prep, and that is probably like $500 worth of skincare. My math might be off. My girlfriend's gonna see this like, your math is not off. Your math is off. Now let's go into the makeup products that I love and that have helped me achieve this face. Again, she is a baddie. So the very first thing I do is prep my skin with primer. And this One Size Oil Sucker Primer is the holy grail of primers if you have oily skin. Let me pull this out. Let me show you guys the amount of other primers that I have used. I at first was always using the Fenty primer, and then I started using both these 2 One Size primers together. But when this primer came out, it's the only thing I need to prep my face. It's amazing. And I go through this because I use a lot of it because, again, I have really oily skin. So I will open this up. I do like a big dollop on my hand. My T-zone is where I have the most problems with oil. So I take that dollop and I rub it here, I rub it here, I rub it here, I rub it here. I put it across my forehead. And the key to this is to just not move and just let it dry. You just let it dry. And your face is going to get hard and it's going to have like a white cast over it and you're gonna look crazy, but I'm telling you, your makeup is going to sit, honey. It's going to sit on your skin. The Fenty Beauty Easy Drop Foundation Stick, baby, let me tell you, nothing looks better on my face and works better for my skin than this. And this is like it's basically, in my opinion, like a tinted moisturizer. Like, it's not tinted moisturizer foundation. It's not supposed to be full coverage. Like, it's supposed to be lightweight. But for me, I take this bad boy out. I'm just like, everywhere. And I'm telling you, it works amazing. I've said this before. Fenty was the first makeup brand that really made me feel pretty, that really worked with my skin. And while there are other products of Fenty that I don't use anymore because they're just better options, I will always be loyal to this brand. Always. Because they just have things that work really well for Black women. And then after I do my foundation, I set with my fave, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Set Spray. This has been, like, I set my foundation with this, I set my concealer with this, and it really has just changed the way my makeup comes out. It really has. I mean, it's just so good. It's just so good. I'm telling y'all, I went and shopped at Sephora, so of course I did. And I ended up getting 2 of the minis, just like one of these like holiday sets, because I just refill this bottle versus like buying another bottle. I don't know why. I think I'm attached to it because I love it so much, but I love that product. It is so worth the money. And then after I set my foundation, use a fan to dry it, I then do my concealers. And my concealers, these are the concealers I use. These names are so long. It's the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer, okay? And so I do M16, M19, and L2. So I start with M19 in my corners. I do the routine. So here, 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 here. And then I come in with 16. And then I follow up with L2 for brightening. So I literally just do like a little dab on each side. And that's more than enough because it's so light and it spreads so well. The thing about these concealers are they're actually kind of hard to find sometimes because Sephora doesn't sell Pat McGrath in every single store. And a lot of times when I need to replenish my makeup, I need it like right then. I don't have time to order it and get it delivered. So I have to usually go all the way out to Virginia to Pentagon City Mall to get these because I know that Sephora has them, but the 2 Sephoras that are closest to me don't have them. It's so annoying. These are the best concealers I have ever used in my life. Oh, and I didn't mention how I do my eyebrows, and I get so many compliments on my eyebrows. I was actually hanging out with my homegirl the other day, and she was like, can I just say, we were like having a serious conversation, and she's like, can I just say you have the best eyebrows I have ever seen in my life? And I was just like, oh, thank you, because girl, they did not used to look like this. This is what I use for my eyebrows. These are just dark brown eyebrow pencils from the hair store. They are $1.99, $2. This is it. This is the brand Ruby. That's what it looks like. I like to get the ones that have a little brush on the end. That is it. I don't buy super expensive eyebrow pencils because these work for me so well. So after I do my concealer, I do my contour, and I used to use Black Radiance Press Contouring Palette. But what I learned this year is that bronzing creams and powders actually work much better for my skin and my makeup application. I always thought that bronzing products were for like white women. I'm not gonna hold you. I knew that Black women use it. I just didn't really understand how. And so I use the NARS Laguna Beach Bronzing Cream in 4. You can see like, I'm using it until I can't use it anymore. Are you kidding me? This was very expensive. And then I also use, back to Charlotte, these names, bro. Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. Why does the names have to be so long? Just say a powder. Flawless powder. Airbrush powder, perfecting powder. Why does the name have to be so long? But these are from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the 310. And as you can see, this is the holy grail. Okay? This is the holy grail. This is the holy grail. This is the holy grail. But this is the holy fucking grail. This is at the top of Mount Rushmore. You hear me? This right here, if I had to choose one makeup product to have a lifetime supply of, it would be this one because it's just so fucking good. The way that it just, the way it sets my skin. I just do this. If I get a little oil, I do this and then just, I mean, it just is life-changing. So I do this one in a tan to set my concealer where it is. And then I use this one in a 4. I have a small one because this is just to set my bronzing cream that I do as my contour. So I don't use as much of it. But as you can see, time for a new one. And I'm going to just get a small one because there's no reason for me to buy this big one. It's going to take me forever to get through it. And then to bake my face, I use these 2 shades from Huda Beauty. I have the Peach Pie in Kunafa. This shade, okay? So this one is like more, I guess, like more skin tone to me. It definitely is kind of a orange color, like an orange mineral color. And then this one is more of a kind of like blush color. This is Peach Pie. And so I use these depending on what makeup look I'm giving. So if I want to be more brown and I want to be kind of like everyday and kind of natural, my makeup's never natural, but you know what I mean, I use this one. And if I'm doing the more of like my goth baddie look kind of at nighttime, I use this one. If I'm doing like a lot of like black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, anything like that, I use this one. It just depends, but they both work really well. And honestly, I get the baby bake ones because 1, I'm kind of cheap. Sometimes makeup's really expensive, but 2, because I don't use enough of it to need a bigger one. With the Charlotte Tilbury powder, the perfecting powder, that really is what sets my concealer. This just kind of seals it for me. For lashes, I love this brand, and you can get it from any hair store, black hair store. So these are the I Envy Luxury Mink 3D lashes. And my favorite pairs are the number 6 because they are short, but still very cute. I love these for filming. I love these for like an everyday wear. So if I'm just doing something during the day or I'm doing something for work and I don't want a dramatic lash, but I want a lash, I love these. To seal all this together, y'all already know what I'm about to pick up. The one size, yep. I don't play. In terms of setting sprays, there is just no better out here in the market. Like, when Beyonce performed that Renaissance concert in the rain and her makeup did not move a drop, okay? A drop. I knew that this product was for me. And it hasn't failed me since. And I have tried other setting sprays since I bought this to compare. And there, to me, is just no better. I have the oiliest skin in the world. I'm telling you, there is no better than the one size setting spray. And I buy these 2 at a time. You'll never catch me slipping. And I'm telling you guys, creating this routine was a lot of trial and error and was a lot of money. If you watch my other video, I probably spent close to $800 trying out different makeup at the top of the year and just like trying to figure out what product works for me and taking stuff back and repurchasing things and getting the right color. It was a journey, but I am always impressed with myself with the way I do my makeup now compared to how it was before. And I always get so many compliments on my makeup. So if you guys are enjoying this series, please subscribe to my channel because I have 2 more videos that will be out this month. And make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time.